great cutie pie co-hostess. Is co-hostess a word?
If it ain't, you just made it up. That part.
Put on the shirt,
Introduce
too.
yourself,
You
goddamn
already
it.
know who it is. It's probably Baby, and please don't forget the fucking baby.
Yeah, you can't do that.
Marley the Great, a.k.a. Marseille.
And we in this bitch. We in this bitch like we never left.
I mean,
We're gonna talk about some topics of some of the things that we've been seeing. I'm trying to get the headphones to go over my human hair.
Big hair day.
Humidity hair. So, one of the things in particular that kept coming to my DMs and inboxes was the goddamn spaceship sightings.
that shit is on a rise.
Goddamn. I mean, people going outside like, check this shit out.
Oh, real shit.
And then the crazy part is, I'm getting all these messages from the motherfuckers that thought I was going crazy.
Oh shit.
They like, listen, I
be
know
like
I was
that.
talking shit before. I know I was talking shit about you before. They ain't
Yeah, I
actually
mean-
say that, but you know, they might as well say it.
Right.
And we've been seeing all this shit. Like, you was on to something. You know?
Like, man, I'm sorry I thought all those things about you. I'm sorry what I said.
I call it like,
Right.
like in a movie, you always notice the person that they always call crazy be the person that's right, especially in all them alien
No
movies or any
bullshit.
conspiracy movies or any of that. They be the person crazy Bob from down by the lake. That
Bob
nigga
by
know
the lake,
everything.
that
They
nigga-
try to go find Bob because they like that nigga was on to some shit.
Yeah, that nigga
Yeah.
staying in the RV that's on top of all this metal fucking poles and shit. The RV rock when he get
Right,
out
got
of
aluminum foil hats and shit.
He
The
was
nigga
on
peek
that
out the
shit.
blinds just to make sure shit ain't, you know. Yeah,
Yeah.
Bob was on to shit, you know. And I don't want to live like Bob up until the shit come hitting the fan. Like, I still want to live comfortably, you know, watch a little YouTube, have my internet and shit rolling.
Man,
But,
you can go out with a nice bang, like
Yeah.
in a good way, transcend with it.
yeah. So, I mean, have you guys been seeing the sightings and everything like that?
I got shit in my phone of shit
Yeah.
that I saw flying in the sky, like a lot of shit like that. To the point where I stopped saying it because it was happening so often.
Shit
To the
is
point where I had brought like a mini telescope to go on my phone at one point.
I love
And,
it. Telescopes,
Like that shit was
microscopes.
crazy.
Yes.
That shit was like, yo, these motherfuckers use this shit as a highway. This
No,
shit
for
is
real.
literally. We don't realize the spectrum of light that we seeing. I mean, for the most part, most people think that, you know, the colors we see is the only colors, and it's not. We see like less than 1% of the entire color spectrum. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? And then have been programmed. Like most people don't know why. Like the LED lights would be like a certain color, red, green, and I think it's blue.
Yeah.
And it'd be a variation of those colors to make up the colors that we can see.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And it's like you don't realize that blue is probably one of the hardest colors to actually see through.
Right.
You know what I mean? And it's like, think about the sky being blue.
Yeah.
When stuff is up really, really high, it appears to us to be white. And I mean, what is white light? White light is every color of this color spectrum that we can see.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? So a lot of shit a person will see and be like, oh, that's just a star like, moving. Maybe it's a satellite.
Yo, I'm telling you, I've been trying
No.
to tell. I was sitting outside, which I rarely fucking do. You know what I'm saying? But I was sitting outside and just like looking up, and I'm like, yo, look at that spaceship right there. It was all triangle and everything. Motherfuckers just sitting there, just sitting. And my cousin like, maybe it's a. I'm like, it's a what? I mean, help me make excuse for this shit. Because, I mean, a star is just going to be that, a fucking star. But this is a triangle. You know what I'm saying? So, what, you know. She's like, I don't know. Maybe that shit is a spaceship.
Yeah, I mean, that's another thing people do, like try to think of a logical explanation for it, not realizing that the thought that they have and what they're actually seeing is logical. I mean, they're seeing it
Yeah.
themselves.
You
That
just
shit is
never seen
crazy.
it before. So you don't know that this is logic. You don't know that this is facts because it's something new to you. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? It's just like somebody handing you an orange watermelon.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean?
That shit just sounded crazy. I just sound wild. It's just
I like
like,
watermelon.
that's the nastiest shit of all
I
time.
love me some
My kids
watermelon.
hate
I would
watermelon.
eat.
Gross. I hate
I
that shit,
love
yo.
watermelon.
It's fucking weird.
I eat watermelon shit. I eat watermelon everything. I ain't saying watermelon shit, but I mean, I ain't love watermelon that motherfucker.
Hey, yo.
Like, you know, this, you know, bitch, I ate watermelon earlier. Go ahead and get your turn.
Shut the
No,
fuck
not
up.
that much, you know.
I hate watermelon. No, it's pretty bad, but this ain't about watermelon.
Yeah, because you're a watermelon hater.
Yeah, it's
And then
not right.
it's very corny how they try to make it like melanated people only love watermelon because Caucasian people love watermelon too.
All people like that shit except
Yeah.
for my ass.
My kids don't either. I had this big ass
Shout out to them.
watermelon in fucking Hamptons. Nobody would take a slice with me. Oh, Tinky, the baby was like, let me get some watermelon.
Yeah.
Can I
Did
tell
you
y'all
like it?
something real quick? A little sidebar note.
What?
I don't know what the fuck to do with this child. I don't. I can't even front. Because this is some different shit that's happening. Do you know this motherfucker climbed the baby gate yesterday?
Oh.
And went
you got one of
splat
them.
in the fucking yard? Went splat in the yard. I went and scraped his ass up out the goddamn yard. He got scuff marks all on his shit. Scuff marks. I'm trying to put aloe on there, get him better, get him. I'm like, oh my God, my baby just bust his head on goddamn concrete. Because that's what happened. And don't you know the minute that I finished putting the aloe on there, he tried to do the shit again?
Oh, shit.
He wasn't gonna fall that time though.
I
He
think
sound like my son.
he
He figured it out.
mastered how to
do it.
But the fact that, because this is the baby gate that I used for 14 years of daycare, okay? And,
Oh, snap.
And a grandson and Boom Boom's last few years of, you know, being that age that he needed a baby gate. So this baby gate has been around and it's been working. And like they would get to 3 and 4 and then they'll start climbing over the gate. But there was 3 and 4.
Right.
Okay, this dude just turned 1, so I'm trying to figure out. I gotta get a taller. I'm gonna have to go to Home Depot.
Better get that John.
And build the damn gate.
Like, we're gonna try to climb it though.
No, like it's enough. I put all this shit on this bin so he wouldn't climb over it, and he climbed up all that shit. He was like, "Thank you." Now
I can
got
really
it
get over
in
it.
the sink. The motherfucker got in the sink and turned the water. Yeah, I don't know.
Yo,
I'm too old for this shit.
That's that is a super baby right there, and in the best way, in the greatest way. You know what I mean? It would be cool to figure out a way to, you know, kind of let him do his thing, and you know, make sure he's safe at the same time.
I'm trying to
because
figure
it's
it out.
probably some shit you ain't never seen before.
I had a baby that liked to jump off of shit and didn't care how hard he hit the ground. He used to just like skydive out of
So
shit.
that's what I'm saying.
I didn't have carpet downstairs, so
You know, he didn't care though.
he didn't give a fuck. He still did it over and over again. So if he
What do you
still want to
do?
keep jumping the fuck off your shit, I'm gonna let
like
you
to
jump
tell
But I
off
don't
of
fuck
shit.
with the hospital. That's what I'm saying.
That's all right. You know how to patch him up.
So now you know.
What if he
Wherever-
got his goddamn sense out?
You gonna get him back.
Motherfucker got change laying next to him like you knock the coins out your motherfucking ass.
Listen, these dudes is crazy.
Listen, the
got
man
sick
used
of
to
trying
do
to tell her
anything. Like he
Stop
didn't
jumping
care.
off shit. You gonna kill your fucking
No, I'm
self.
serious. Like I don't even
But it started when he was little, like when he was
Yeah.
in a high chair, the tallest high
Climb
chair.
out the high chair,
If
yeah.
I leave him in a high chair and he wants to get out, he didn't just like, he would stand up on the motherfucker and go, whoof, like he's diving in the pool.
that
I had
happened.
pictures of my son being, what, 2, almost 2, and like jumping into a pool. He did not give a fuck.
we going to the lake.
Oh yeah, he in there.
So listen. You know how to swim, right?
No.
Oh shit.
Do your boys know how to swim?
Yeah, one. I know how to slap a life jacket on this motherfucking back though. And button it.
I mean, but you're not afraid though. Like something like that. Even do that. People with life jackets gonna be still bitchy. You be
No,
still
for
be doing
real.
that.
He don't have a fear factor. He does not.
So I'm telling you what to
look at
do.
him.
The kid that know how to swim,
Yeah.
he has to take out the time to teach him how to swim while y'all there.
Okay. Yeah.
Cause he's
probably-
a
Once
jump.
he get in that water, he's gonna keep wanting to get in the water.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I'm glad that he was like that because we lived in a house. We lived in
up, early man?
We lived in a house with a pool. You feel what I'm saying? So I'm
Oh,
glad
shit,
that
yeah.
he wasn't afraid to jump in. And if it wasn't for Marley that used to always stand in the pool to catch him on the other end to make sure he didn't drown, you know. But because later on, when he was still little, he actually fell in 8 feet of water off of his bike.
See, look, you over to give her a panic attack. Look.
Like,
Off his bike, he was riding his bike around the damn pool and fell in 8 feet. And he was able to swim himself out of there.
yeah, he gotta learn them because
And you too. You
yeah,
gotta
I
learn.
need to learn. I really need to learn because this shit is crazy. Y'all know the deserts is that's a good segue into our next topic. The deserts is fucking flooding.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Heard about
deserts.
that? The deserts is flooding. While the deserts is flooding, Mississippi is out of water allegedly. allegedly. And then they sent a whole big old warning to us. Did y'all know that they put us under warning 2 for drought?
No, didn't know that.
Yeah,
Let's find out right now.
August 22nd.
Whoa, wait a fucking minute.
Yeah.
Wait.
Yep, pull it up.
Nigga,
August
not calling you a
22nd.
nigga, but
Yeah.
niggas.
Oh,
This is
yeah.
fucking September 7th.
August 22nd, they put it up. They put it on the news.
You raggedy motherfuckers. What y'all snuck that shit
They
between
snuck
the weather and the talking about the dogs or something?
I don't even know if they put it on the actual news, but I know that they put it in the Enquirer. I'm going to pull that up and tell y'all exactly how they worded this shit. But it's just very crazy to me because...
You all hear this shit?
Yeah, a drought for Philadelphia and the surrounding counties. And then it's just like, well, you know, you might want to lighten up on how you're using the water. Where's this goddamn
Shit.
Yeah. So they try. Y'all see what they trying to do, and it's really time for us to get our own shit going on.
Oh yeah.
You know,
Y'all gotta pay attention out here in these streets.
Yeah.
Cause how in the fuck is it a drought when you can dig in the ground and get more water? You know what I'm saying? It's really that simple where you can, you know, just dig. And
Yeah,
get
you
some
always
water.
find water. So how the fuck? Okay, so there's one of two things: either they lying, which they probably are, or it really is happening, or it's something that's out of their control that's really happening, and the shit just gonna come back and fucking backfire on some boomerang crazy shit and flood the shit out of shit.
Or it could just be like nature's taking its course. Like, you know, it's probably gonna rain a lot, then the water reservoirs fuck around and fill itself back up. They probably know every how many years, you know, it's probably just nature taking its course, or they doing some shit.
Yeah,
But in Harrisburg, you know, the little ferries that say where they ride the ferries, they said the water level's been low, where they ride them little boats and shit.
See.
So,
where they ride those little boats in Harrisburg?
Yeah, where I took the kids before on them little ferries and all that. The inhabitants of Harrisburg had said that water level has decreased a lot right there. So, I mean, that's something, and that's in Pennsylvania, so, and they're pretty close. So, something's going on.
Yeah, well, this says Pennsylvania declares a drought watch for Philly and surrounding counties. Ask residents to conserve water. But I'm trying to wonder which residents did they ask, because nobody seems to know about this shit. People are being asked to reduce individual water usage by 5% to 10%, the equivalent of 3 to 6 gallons of water per day. So, my response to that is, y'all see what they trying to put up the pike is they set a lot of this shit up. You know what I mean? Now, here's the thing. We need water to shower, but we really don't need water to survive. And that's
That
real
part.
shit.
I'm
We
missing
really
that.
don't.
We
Yeah.
we don't need to drink water to
We
live.
in water.
No, I'm just asking. We don't need to drink water to live.
We are drinking water. Me and you are drinking water right now. And I'm not talking about that one. Every time you take a breath, you're drinking water.
I know, like, well, hydrogen, nitrogen.
So hydrogen, you mean
Whatever,
with
H2O,
yeah, but we're not supposed to have
probably
H2O. Marley knows all about it.
We
You're
not supposed to be drinking that shit.
We're not supposed to be drinking water.
H2O. H2O dehydrates your cells,
But I'm
your
just
cellular,
asking,
molecular.
We're not supposed to be drinking.
We're supposed to be
water.
drinking.
You're supposed to eat your water.
Yeah,
Like,
goddamn.
you gotta think about it. Coconut water, that's water. That's living water.
I
Do we
drink.
need to eat water?
Listen, I keep.
He trying to grasp
being
it.
clear,
He trying to grasp it. I'm gonna break it down to
It's a
him.
certain amount of time,
No,
and it's just
because
fucking
listen.
annoying. At the
No,
fucking
no,
time.
listen. Now I'm straight. Get the coconut, cut the shit over, and drink the water. I drink coconut
No,
water
you didn't hear
all
what
the
you said.
time.
That's with this coconut water right here. But you heard what you said.
But I do that all the time.
That's a fruit.
Yeah, you know what I mean. I do
You
that
just
like a
she just said you're
motherfucker.
supposed to eat your.
No, I'm
Eat your water.
just making sure. Like I
You are-
follow it, and
Yes.
and it connects and it resonates.
Yes.
But what if I was assuming, and instead of coconut, the shit come from the mango melon? Or,
It come from all of them.
Any living water, that's living water. You gotta think about it. Spring water and all that kind of shit, that's not even made for us to
Right,
ingest.
it's not
You know
structured.
what I mean? Whereas though if you have structured water. You know what I mean? So it's like you can eat some fruit and not and feel hydrated and don't feel the need or urge to drink for way longer than with water. No matter how much water you keep drinking, you're going to keep wanting more and more water.
Yes.
Because it's not actually hydrating you the way you were taught that. And the colder the water, the more dehydration, to be honest.
Like Fuji and Smart Water with the electrolytes and vitamin B pluses in it and all that.
Yeah, because you're getting it from, you get synthetic versions of that.
Exactly. So what happens is your body got to work harder for these reasons. In order for your cells to regenerate, you need H3O2. When you drink regular water, your body now has to convert the H2O into H3O2. So it makes your body work extra fucking hard to convert it. And it will dry out your cells.
Yes.
It'll make you feel dehydrated. Even in the hospitals, they're not giving you water in those bags. They're giving you glucose something. It's sugar in there.
Yeah.
And it's the same sugar that's in the fruits. And that's what they're giving you. So the hospitals know what you need to be rehydrated. You know what I'm saying? But they're not telling us what we need to be rehydrated. And you leave the hospital like, they saved me. They knew what to do when I'm hydrated. No, the motherfuckers gave you what you're not doing at home. H3O2.
But that brings me to say, you know, how we talk about the drought. And then to go from the drought, they banned the sales of seeds. So you can't buy seeds anywhere in the United States anymore. I mean, they don't want people growing their crops. And for anybody that might think this is like fabricated any type of way, just simply open this device that you use to do everything with and ask. You can even ask Alexa. You can ask fucking Google, and they'll let you know. You can Google. You can go on, you know, private browsers and find all of that information out. But we're not even allowed to buy seeds no more. Like, that shit is some crazy shit.
I'm stocked up on them shits, you know, because when everybody thought I was going crazy a couple years ago when I was ordering peach tree seeds, apple tree seeds, and all these fucking seeds, I was fortunate enough to go ahead and load up on them. So my village, you guys need some seeds, holla at me. I got you.
Got you.
You ain't got to worry about none of it.
Got you.
You know what I'm saying?
I mean, but shit about to hit the fan.
It didn't hit the
You saw that shit that's going on over in fucking in China and all that?
Yes, they're
that
dropping
motherfucker
dead.
was flooded crazy.
And they're dropping dead.
Oh yeah, they're in the caves with it, and then it's like they got in the caves and then the shit started flooding crazy out there. Like,
so they tried to hide by getting in the caves, and the caves start flooding.
Yep.
Goddamn.
That's the saltiest shit of all time.
Yes, because they thought they was living. They had little fans and shit in the caves.
In the caves. Like, y'all trying to get out the sun. I saw a video of the boys say they can't be outside past 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock.
Yes.
It's just too fucking cold. It's too hot. It's too hot for them.
Yes.
Their shoe was melting to the ground.
Yeah, I saw that.
And then she put her feet on the ground. That was the craziest shit. I'm like, girl, the soles of these fucking slippers you got on is melted.
So
and you gonna put your foot on that joint and then start trying to run across it?
So what is it, 148 degrees out that bitch?
I don't know. It's not just there. It's Australia, I think, and it's a few of them that's like going through this crazy heat crisis and they passed out dying.
If that's what they want to call that shit.
Global warming at its full effect.
It's the corona rising. That's that Kundalini energy rising in us. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Awakening is happening, and so our energy is building up and it's too hot for their ass. So that's why the GMO people can't stand it. But see, they would have never been able to be put here in the first place if we had been operating under these frequencies.
Yeah.
So we returning to those higher frequencies where all the GMO and all the bullshit is
shit
going.
That don't belong here.
It's leaving.
Like, it's literally time, because we play somebody else's game for hundreds of years.
Yeah.
I mean, and a lot of people, even when you tell them that, they don't know. They don't really grasp that idea. I had a friend tell me she didn't want to go get surgery because she was gonna miss work.
Oh shit! Goddamn.
You know what I mean? And it was like, if you die, you definitely missing work forever, bitch. What the fuck you talking about?
You about to miss it permanently.
Yeah, they gonna find somebody in like the next 10 minutes. Yeah. Like, so they realize you're gone. You know what I mean? But it's like we getting, like you said, restored back to our natural selves, back to, you know, the way it was intended to be.
Yeah. You know I feel good about it. Like, I had a very what would have normally been, let me tell you something. Frick, get the fuck away from the mic. Seriously.
I know, I ain't gonna do all that. I said, that shit like a whole Doritos on a seaweed tip.
That's your problem.
He like, no, but I had a very, would have been high anxiety type of day, right? I had a lot of shit that happened this morning, and I actually was cool as a fan the whole entire time, and it worked out in my favor. And yesterday I envisioned myself leaving the courthouse, with everything that had worked in my favor, and that's exactly what happened. Like, exactly how I felt when I envisioned it is exactly what happened thereafter, down to calling my son and telling him everything went good. And he was like, Mom, I know. Of course it did. So it's like, as long as you stay in those, those high frequencies, shit gonna happen because we're in the matrix.
Yep.
But it's not gonna affect you the same.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? And I'm just grateful for whatever the fuck this is I got. You know what I'm saying? Tranquility or something, because it feel like I'm high all the fucking time. You know what I'm saying? Feel like I'm the bitch is high. Yeah. So yeah, I'm very grateful for that. What else is going on in America?
Too much bullshit.
It's so much. I'm trying to think of another cool, not cool, but crazy. Oh, did y'all see the video of the mermaids?
Yeah, I've been seeing.
Not the one on the beach. I'm talking about sitting on a rock. I gotta show y'all this.
Oh, flapping his tail up and down.
She was sitting on a rock, and then she started speaking that mermaid language.
On some siren shit.
Yeah, and then she had a friend over there. And
I ain't see that, John.
Oh no, this shit
Let me
crazy.
see that shit.
Where they get that from? Did they that's real?
Somebody was recording.
Like making shit and
No, you gotta see this shit.
CGI in that, John.
I would say CGI, but y'all just gotta see. If y'all see it, I can't even give CGI the credit for this shit because this shit's so, I don't know. Yeah, but they've been seeing the sirens. You heard about the sirens?
Yeah, I definitely heard about them. I just was explaining that to my little sisters the other day. It was a gentleman. He was like a sailor, and he was like this big ship, and they would go out and catch fish and all that.
Yeah.
And he heard like a noise like out in the water, and he was like nervous, like because it was like it's nothing around us. He was like he was like the land is like hundreds of like miles away.
Yeah.
And the noise started sounding like it was getting closer.
Right.
Then the next day, something threw something on the ship. And then once he got shout out to Dub Dizzle, once he got off the ship, they started deleting his pages. He put it up on TikTok first. He had got all these followers, and then put it on Instagram and got all these followers out of nowhere. And it was like hashtag sirens and mermaids.
Yeah.
And then he started actually looking into the research of what it was and found out what it was. And they started removing him. I think he banned from the internet like completely. Like I don't think he can get nowhere on there.
That sound, because I don't know if I saw that video in particular, but I heard that sound. It's like a echoey type of like a something.
Yeah,
that's what
singing.
the fuck they sound like. These ones right here.
Oh, Paulie showed me it over here.
Yeah, it's just like, man, I gotta see these people. I gotta see them with my own eyes.
Did you watch it?
Yeah, I seen it.
And what you think about it?
I gotta see something like that in person for me to really like.
I'd rather see the shit on the screen first, cause I'm not gonna hold you.
Me too. I don't know how I would be able to handle it. I ain't saying I'll do a good job. Fuck around and try to shoot it.
No, for real. That's what I'm saying.
But I'm saying, fuck around, have a heart attack by shooting the motherfucker. Like,
you gonna try to shoot it?
You can't shoot the.
Yeah, I'm about to say, wait, what kind of?
I'm just
scared though.
Cause what the fuck?
I might be scared, but I ain't about to go up. Like,
sometimes you just don't get men to do, like, you know what I mean? Like,
look at this, dog.
But what if it's just like minding his business, like a deer or some shit? That ain't bothering you.
I gotta
go cap that joint.
Trust that joint ain't gonna fuck me up.
A deer fuck you up.
I probably want.
I walked into deer. I was up college and shit, and walked up to a whole bunch of deer, and they looked at me, and I looked at them, and we just walked our way.
No, a deer fucked my brand new Benz up. The deer hit the shit out my brand new Benz. I was mad as shit. Motherfucker
I'm sure you gotta be glad you alive. Them deer fucking Jones.
Crazy.
And then the nigga got up. He knocked my whole front drawing off and got up and just ran into the woods like he ain't do shit.
And left you just fucked
my
all
day
that.
up. You know what I mean?
Yeah, they be like that.
My son went
That
flew.
probably was a dare from the streets. Like, it got dares from the woods.
Yeah. he was I dare you.
Yeah. He was a double dare.
Hey, yo. I ain't fucking with no dares though.
No, they sweet though because I used to always get them in the back of my house and
No, they'll fuck you up though.
No, they will, but I think you gotta fuck with them.
Yeah, that's what I was ultimately
I feel like
saying.
that's what everybody just been fucking with him.
I think you gotta
Down the
say
street.
that because
You really got up there to you.
I really was like in front of 5 there. Like, I swear to God,
I believe you.
I was walking with my head down. I didn't even pay attention. I bumped into some shit like, oh shit, it's 5 there. I did the back pedal jump. yeah. I ain't gonna hold you. They could have stomped the shit out me out
Oh,
there,
that's the type of
John.
shit they hear too.
And it was just me. They had me
That
laughing.
shit
No,
shit. No, but I mean, I've encountered a lot of deer, like, and I'm not afraid of deer at all. Now the wolves, I'm afraid of those motherfucking wolves, and raccoons. Raccoons.
Yeah, I don't fuck with
Ain't
nobody.
no
Raccoon.
making-
Possums
Y'all
is
see the
cool.
kids with the raccoons?
You know?
Yo, that shit is crazy. You know that, John?
That was funny.
That thing was funny. And then the one
Like you gotta stay back.
Hell no.
Fuck all this shit.
the one
Yeah,
baby,
rabies.
the one had a blue latex glove on, like he was like, they was like, be careful with that when he bite. I'm like, oh no.
Somebody done got fucking bit.
The one with the glove. He like, I'm putting the glove on next time.
Oh, you're not supposed to be touching them young boys.
When I say them Jones chase people.
All right, Doug, what you think about what you just said?
Dog, act like you know better than that. Like, come get the microphone.
I think the person who took the video was definitely in the right place at the right time. That motherfucking video is real.
No, seriously.
But
That's too
That's-
much.
that's a lot.
It is a lot.
I seen something moving behind it like it was 2 of
It
them.
was two
Yeah,
of them.
it was too.
Oh, I didn't even see all that.
But y'all gotta hear it.
Enough.
Y'all gotta hear the
It's
sounds
two of
making.
them.
That's Marley.
That's the
That's what
siren
makes
sound?
me think. Yeah, that's what make me think the shit real because of that sound.
But you can make that sound like you
It
can
could be.
make that shit. Like you
So
can go.
you think it's you think
No, yeah, I think you could like dress a motherfucker up. You
No,
could
that
take-
ain't no dress up. You see the fucking skeleton through the motherfucker. Even when she jumped over the rock, you see her butt
Yo,
cheeks.
like you could
Yo.
put on a green motherfucking
Friend,
suit.
no, friend. Listen, when she jumped over the fucking rock,
we gonna
right?
dress friend up like the fucking mermaid and see how this work out?
No, when I pulled this shit up, it's a nut ass
a man
Chinese boy. No, it's a nut ass Chinese boy dressed up with some fucking trash bags around his legs and a fucking broom coming out the bottom. He got me irritated. Yeah,
What was on all
that was
that
some more
shit?
other shit. Yeah, but no, when the mermaid jumped over the rock, right? You could see like
The tail, the
inside.
fin.
No, you could see her butt cheeks clench up, like. You know how I told you about the butt clenching. When you know how you clench your butt cheeks when something about to happen. The friend always act like he don't do it. But yeah, you know,
Funny as shit.
like if somebody come in, you be like, oh shit, what happens? Your butt cheeks clench up. Do that.
Shit.
Like think about it. Something real crazy, like oh shit, don't or the kid about to.
I was
like,
just
oh,
saying, some
shit.
people like sway left and right. They don't go up to butt cheeks.
Maybe that's just my
Some
reaction.
people like, oh shit, like I'm a one.
Everything clench up.
Wait.
Like,
Oh, my butt cheeks
like-
clench. I be
I
clenching.
think my butt cheeks
Yeah,
probably clench because it's like
a
it's
kid
a
about
jump,
to
it
hit-
make your whole body jump.
Yeah, like a kid about to fall or something. You like,
Oh,
oh,
shit,
catch him.
no, my shit like, oh shit,
Yo,
like,
friend, come on.
like, the cops coming.
You know what I mean?
Like,
Friend.
Now
man,
the cops coming, I ain't
it's
getting nothing.
like-
They get tight, everything getting loose.
Yeah, real
It's
shit.
like a get boogie. It's like get boogie.
Yeah.
Like that's all.
Yo, I'm clenching. I don't give a fuck what nobody said. They start shooting. I'm like, oh shit, they shoot. Even though I be ducking and dodging, I'm still.
It's different gettings to get, and that's a
Yeah.
different one.
Yeah.
Yeah, shooting different.
Cops
Yeah,
come
no.
in, I'm getting loose as fuck on them dickheads.
Yeah.
Same with shoot, but if somebody like startled me, I'm definitely probably gonna jump and tighten up everything. Oh,
Yeah,
like,
that's
crazy.
the thing. Like everybody like that. What the fuck is so wrong about clenching your butt cheeks in fear?
Some people swing.
Some people do swing.
I
They might
mean,
clinch it first and then throw the punch.
you gonna,
Oh shit!
so if you see
Damn,
a kid,
grandma, I ain't know you had
shit.
breakfast.
No, if you see a kid about to fall off or something, you gonna swing.
No, I'm
Like,
trying
oh
to catch
shit, catch
him.
him.
Don't be a menace type shit.
I'ma catch him.
Just
Fuck the kids
fuck
up.
the kids.
This nigga already said he would bust at the mermaid.
Yeah,
Yeah, that is true.
No, that's different because that shit look crazy. If they would have seen what I seen, like you'd have thought that shit was coming for you. Like
The nigga was running the opposite way. You was still shot the moment.
Hey, the cops do it all the time.
I want to talk to him.
But he's going away.
You gonna talk to that shit?
Yeah, I want to talk to him.
I'm not doing that. I don't know about that.
I
That's
do.
a bit too much.
I want to talk. I would definitely talk to him. I would talk
What
to
if people
mermaids.
like come in the water, get a fin, and drown
And
your
can't
dumb ass?
they lure you in and shit?
That's what they do.
Yeah, come in the
They
water,
lure you in.
drown the shit out you.
They say they lure men in, so I don't know what they would do with females. But they probably just kill us.
I feel like y'all need a
Fuck
hairdresser.
Shit.
Listen, if I come down there, I'll hook you
Look,
up.
but you gonna have all the seaweed,
Yeah.
all that shit down there. You gonna have all that.
I mean,
Shit.
Like,
Balls.
I don't know.
We
I
can't
had a
try
dream. I was
that
in the
and
water
shit.
already.
Real shit.
I had a dream the other day that when I woke up, I was driving in the back seat of the car, number one. The shit was all tint in front of me. I'm like, damn, I can't see, kids. They like, Mom, you just got to drive. So I like moved the tent out the way. It's these big ass neon seahorses. I'm like, it looked like we underwater. I get out the car, we walking around. I'm like, we underwater. But I'm not struggling to walk. I'm just walking like regular, like we walking right now in water. That's how I know we walking in water right now. So, because of that dream. So, I'm like, you know what? Let me go look up the top. I got the baby in my hand, and I start using, like I had legs like a squid. Like I could just push up. And I went to the top, and I'm like in a fish tank.
Oh,
And there's
shit.
all these fucking fish up there, right? And it's bright. Now, the bottom was like a virtual reality video game, but it was like trees. It was beautiful. It was nice. And I got up top, and there's all these big ass fish, and I'm like, oh shit, what if they want to eat me?
Oh, shit.
So I try to throw the baby down because the starfish come and try to take the fucking baby. So I try to fuck that baby. Like, nah, it wasn't like that. It wasn't that. No, I was trying to save the baby. I was trying to save him. I was trying to throw him back down there with his brothers, and I'm fighting the fucking starfish off with this arm, and I can feel the bites. Like, in my dreams, I typically don't feel pain.
Yeah.
But I felt the bites of this shit. I'm like, this must be a alternate fucking universe.
Shit.
I don't know. It was biting my. Let me see.
She gonna check her fucking shit.
I should have been there.
You should have been
next morning.
So where is the location of these alleged mermaid women?
Don't tell him he gonna go kill her asses.
No,
You
because
gonna
I
play
know I'm trying to see something
Well,
because
I don't know where this one was.
because technically, if I was to go by some type of history or something, you know, they could be part of the Khalifa, you know, the from the
Like
train.
Wiz?
No, see the woman that
The Wiz
that
Khalifa?
no, man, it was like Amazon women, and they was making kids reproducing without males.
Yeah.
And they had what's called the Transatlantic Empire. And you know, transatlantic, you know, that's like underwater and
Right.
things of that nature. So when the people from the other coast, like the king, the queens and all that shit, had killed them and seized their land, they were supposed to go underwater. And that whole Little Mermaid story and that King Triton that had, that trident, that's supposed to be the weapon of Atlantis, the trident, but also the queen supposed to have it from the Transatlantic Empire. That's supposed to be her weapon. Her name was Queen Wanoa or something like that. So I'm just asking,
Man, you
like,
always know, yo, this nigga is the history book. No bullshit. Anytime you give him a story, he'll be like, well, you know, back in the...
Nah, real shit though.
Yo, this nigga, he's the fucking reference guy. You know, man, you know anything about this such and such is happening? Oh, you that's
know.
probably connected to when this... And motherfuckers don't know Frank got all this knowledge up in there.
Yeah, they just.
They just see it. They just think the nigga's just the African from South Philly.
yeah, I am.
Motherfuckers don't know the nigga not even African.
I'm not.
You know what I'm saying? All right, anything else? What else we've been going on out here in these streets?
That fucking water shit still got me fucked up. I can't see
Water
past
shit's
that
crazy.
shit.
Oh yeah, the drought shit.
Philly drought shit.
So make sure y'all load up on water. Another thing is, you know, since we bring some people might be devastated by that shit. So don't get devastated. There's ways out of this. Get you one of those big old rain collecting buckets.
Water barrel, John.
Yeah, and you can actually fill it. They got some on Amazon for $69. that'll filter the water for you, and you could just catch rainwater. You know, they literally tried to make it illegal for us to catch rainwater.
I'm about to say they probably hate on that, but I'm like, I said that sounds like some shit they be hating on.
Fuck them very much. You know,
Oh shit.
because we not worried about what they talking about. Shit, if we out of water, bitch, I'm gonna get it how I can. Yeah.
You had to fuck it.
Yeah, so we can get that. We can get
Burn the shit out of it.
rainwater. I mean, fill up some jugs.
If you could drink the rainwater, like why you can't eat the snow no more? Like I heard all this shit.
I always heard that.
My grandma used to make ice cream out the snow. I'd be like, what the fuck, ice cream?
I mean,
and
did
they be
any ever
really.
try the shit? I never tried it.
No, they said nowadays because of the pollution in the air now, it probably is not a good idea to do it. But I'm just thinking about that environment because you said drinking rainwater. I'm just imagining like, damn, you imagine like really picking up snow and fucking making ice cream and all that.
That's
really
shit.
snapping.
Yeah, that's. I mean,
Oh, real shit,
I'm saying get the rainwater, then put it in the zero water filter and shit, and filter that shit the fuck out. I ain't just talking about stick your mouth up under the rainwater faucet. You know what I mean? I ain't about to do that shit. I don't know about that, but I do. I mean, you get some filters, with some filters or shit, and you filter the water, and then boom.
No, it's interesting because like that's could have been like food falling from the sky in a sense. Like say it wasn't no refrigerators or things to refrigerate. Like that could have been the element that they used to master to like do certain things. Like I feel like for our grandmoms and great grandmoms to make ice cream out of that shit, it had to be something that resonate with them because that's not. We ain't thinking no shit like that.
Hell no.
I guess they.
I definitely was told don't eat that shit as a kid. Like
I know what.
I still try to sneak eat
Tiffany
that shit.
fucking
though.
Haddish and this ass Aries
man.
Spears.
Oh man.
I ain't even want to bring them motherfuckers up, right? But they
That's
pissed
some
me off
crazy
so.
shit.
They pissed me off so bad. Y'all don't understand. Watching this video made me so emotional. I couldn't even finish watching the shit.
Yeah, I didn't.
But just the fact that y'all don't even have to tell me what happened behind scenes. What happened on camera, on film,
enough.
more than a fucking enough. You know what I'm saying? And when I was having that dream about the star trying to eat my baby, I'm like, maybe it was coinciding, you know what I mean, with that shit. You know what I mean? Protect your fucking kids from these fucking so-called starfish. I don't know. But anyway, yeah, that's very fucked up. Y'all actually saw the vid.
All right.
Yeah,
Marty
I stopped watching that.
She
Though,
cut it
though.
off.
Yeah,
Shit
I
was
can't
sick.
look at that
I
shit.
can't
That
watch
shit
shit
fucking
like
piss
that.
me the fuck off. I'm about to send this one right now.
They took,
That's
they
watching
took
right
it
now.
down. They took the shit down off of YouTube.
Well, I mean, fuck it.
It's probably other sources of
Other
it, but
platforms.
yeah, but that one was taken
Cause
down.
that shit was too much. Like they was on some crazy map shit. Fuck that map shit. Them motherfuckers is goddamn perverts. They was on
Yeah.
some crazy pedophile shit.
The sad part is the little girl and the little boy, the brother and sister that this happened to. Tiffany Haddish used to get on with her mom, so that she knows that her mom is a crackhead, right? Back before she got famous. She knows that the kids is like taking care of themselves, that the 14-year-old was taking care of the 7-year-old. So she lures the 14-year-old in. She get her to do some freak ass shit on camera. Like the 14-year-old just trying to make it, trying to get Tiffany to help her be great like she is. You know, she admire her. She like get her to go eat this sandwich and make it look like she giving fellatio. She's eating one end of the sandwich and Aries Spears eating the other end of the fucking sandwich to try to, make it look very sexual. So she said she was nervous at first, but then Tiffany came, sat next to her, and coaxed her and showed her how to do it, how they wanted her to do it. So boom, that happened. She gave her $100. Mind you, they mom is bad off some fucking where. 14-year-old still raising the brother to this day. She's 22, he's 15. And she tells him to bring the brother back. She's going to get the brother on Nickelodeon. They take the little brother from the 14-year-old upstairs, strip him down to his fucking drawers, and the shit gets very, very crazy after that, okay? In the video, in the actual so-called skit.
Yeah. They said it was a skit,
They said it was a skit. It's supposed to have been funny.
but the girl's a real life girl.
Yo, they fucking zoom in on this baby's backside.
Backside with her.
They
yes.
zoom in on this baby's fucking backside with R. Kelly playing in the background. Aries Spears climbing the fucking tub with him.
Yes.
And rubbing on fucking Aries, putting baby
Lotion on this
fucking
man.
Aries Spears. Yes, the
Yes.
fuck they did.
I didn't know you didn't see that, John.
That shit's so crazy.
I didn't see
That's
that
crazy.
either. That shit.
That shit
Yeah,
so
that
crazy.
shit past crazy. He had holes in the fucking newspaper.
And he looking
acting
at the
like
baby.
You know, he peeping through the holes in the newspaper, watching the little boy.
The little boy playing with
with
the
a fucking train like this.
he playing with the train
Like
like
he-
this. They got the little boy playing with the train like this.
Yep.
Like he beating the fucking train off.
Weirdo freak shit.
Craziest shit in the fucking world.
She's 22 now. It happened when she was 14.
Yeah, they've been trying to take. They've been going. The crazy thing is they've been trying to get this shit in court. They had 3 to 4 different lawyers that found out it was Tiffany Haddish and threw the shit away. They refused. They said that. Oh, they said that they did it to bring awareness to pedophiles.
But to make it in a funny way. What's funny
How
about
the fuck
that?
you gonna make that funny? Yeah, it was 2013, 2014.
That's what I'm saying. Why is just why people just see it?
Cause it's their time to. It's their time.
No,
They
it was
needed
a whole
distraction,
skit,
so
like
they
a
had to skip.
whole
You know how that
show.
shit go.
Oh yeah, I know I go, but that's what I'm saying. Like people don't.
Motherfuckers seen it though. Like some motherfuckers like, oh, when I seen that.
They did it 8 years ago. And today they playing it with R. Kelly in the background.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh yeah, you already know its significance.
No, he was.
No, I'm not saying he wasn't,
But he wasn't locked up for the shit then.
Yeah, he wasn't. Yeah.
Yeah, they didn't meet to him at that point.
Right.
It
Yeah.
just happened to be a big old coincidence.
They
like,
knew how they was setting that sucker
like
slide.
it's all
shit
put
on.
together
Yeah.
in a nice little neat box.
Yep. Yep. And it was
Freaky.
they was up. Yeah, like all right, we gave you a certain amount of time. We gave them.
R. Kelly song right now. I'm not thinking about.
I don't see nothing wrong with a little bump and grind.
That was the song that was playing.
I'm
Yeah.
trying to say like I don't see kids.
Yeah.
Why is that playing?
I don't see nothing wrong with
With
a little bump and
grind.
fucking
That was the song playing in the background.
But it's a pedophile theme thing, right?
Huh?
When they both listen to what I'm saying. Was it like a Dave Chappelle?
No.
No, ain't nothing fun. It
No,
can't
it was no.
No, you
Ain't
can't.
nothing-
You
No, it was a young boy inside his drawers
Yeah.
with his laying on his
Yeah.
back with his legs up in the air.
Exactly. And he was rubbing on his fucking feet and shit.
Like, was it like for them, for the shock factor? Like some people do things for the shock
No,
factor.
They said it was supposed to be funny. They
Like
said it was
sketch-
supposed to be funny.
It was supposed to be
Yeah.
for awareness in a sense, but that's what they saying.
You call it sketch comedy.
That's too far.
But
That's
there ain't
too
no
fucking
sketch
far.
comedy.
No. This was beyond that.
Yeah. But no,
No. It was
absolutely not.
beyond that. It was very perverted. It was
That's
no.
too freaky.
Right.
A grown ass man getting in the tub with a
shouldn't have
baby. A grown ass man
having a baby
zooming in
his
on his ass while his legs is up in the air. Him, but yeah, ain't nothing
Him
about
rubbing
that.
fucking
Oh, you all
This
over
big,
him.
fat, black, crispy, crunchety, looking like a turd ass, raggedy. Anyway,
Yeah.
But that was some sick ass shit.
Yeah,
And
definitely
then-
sick.
That's like I make a skit smacking and put my balls on an old lady. Even if I be like, no, that's just a skit. But if I do that to an old white lady, like, hey, why you doing that? Like, how is that a skit? Like,
Yeah,
what the
fuck
fuck
that.
is you doing? That's not even funny. Like,
yeah, ain't nothing funny
like
about
what,
the shit.
what you
Made me
bringing
want
up-
to kill somebody. To be
Yeah,
honest.
like
That
that's
shit was beyond.
Like, you know what I
like
mean?
some
That
shit you
had me
just
hot.
yeah.
That shit wasn't no fucking.
That's like you
shit,
make
man.
a skit, somebody molesting their daughter. Like,
Yeah, the
how the fuck? Why would you want to even play like that or
Yeah.
make that a
No,
skit?
that's-
The
Like,
fact that they was trying to make it like it's a
Like,
funny situation
that ain't
is
funny.
that, yeah, ain't
you
nothing
can't,
funny about
you
that.
can't play with shit.
Well, the
No.
kids,
No, that's like when fucking Feisty say he can say anything offensive to people because he a fucking comedian. It don't give you the pass to do that
right.
kind of shit. You gotta get what I'm saying. And on top of it, the way that it's showing, if somebody is a pervert,
Yeah.
then
They're looking at it.
They
They
look
got
at the
a
shit
boy
whacking
with
off.
draws.
Exactly.
Young boys doing all kinds of crazy
Movement.
shit.
They
You gotta
got
see it.
fucking
Watch you
draws.
see it. It's uncomfortable. You can't. You're not
don't
even
even
want to
wanna
watch it and watch it and be able to crack a joke or laugh at it because it's crazy.
the kids been
That is
in,
true.
The kids been in therapy ever fucking since.
But still, it's like
they
that's
fucking
like
been in
that's
shit
like
out
an
of pocket.
excuse.
Other
Yeah,
shit
they don't
happened.
get no pass for that
No,
shit.
yeah.
No way.
Other shit happened behind scenes, and I don't even give a fuck what happened behind scenes because enough happened on the fucking camera.
Yeah, it was
The
too- it was too
cameraman,
comfortable.
everybody need to fucking die. And then, so on top of that, the fucking kids is in therapy. They fucked up still to this day, having all types of issues from all the shit that took place. They fucked these kids up. Yeah, other shit happened behind.
Yes.
Yeah, they've been speaking out all
They
these
just
shit.
making it seem like it was a
Trying to make
joke.
it seem like it was a joke.
Yeah, no, the kids are speaking out. It been out, but the lawyers kept dropping the case. They said you can't sue them.
What I'm saying is the reason why it's a topic because the
Yeah, they finally
they-
listening.
yeah,
They
yeah.
finally
They finally
listening to
saying-
the kids. The
They
kids are
banging it
15
out.
and 22 now. Yeah, they're 15 and 22 finally getting
They
heard.
can't keep paying
Because
and
of the
shutting
age
them
of
up.
Aquarius,
Yeah,
that's all.
They can't keep shutting them up, paying them, and then you more cognitive when you open. They probably got more like heart. Like they probably was scared. They probably when you 14 and 7, like you don't got no adults. You probably feel like you can't protect yourself.
Yeah, we back next week, y'all. And up next, Paulie and the gang.
Gang, gang.
Thanks for listening.
You're all.